Today, we're going to be talking about 10 crazy things that you never knew about the Sinnoh region. Let's get right into this. Number 10. Humans used to marry Pokemon in the Sinnoh region.
Senpai.
Yes, you heard that correctly. In Sinnoh, regular human beings like me and you used to marry Pokemon.
What the fuck?
I've played Pokemon games my entire life, and I literally never even knew about this until I started working on this video. In Candelave City, the best city by the way in the Sinnoh region, there was a large library that has many folklore and stories about the old Sinnoh region's past. Sinnoh folk story number 3 is where it is all revealed to us. Let me show you guys the truth, and let's take a look at Sinnoh folk story number 3. In the official English release of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Sinnoh folk story number 3 is a little bit different. However, if we take a look at the literal translation of the Japanese text, we can see the true nature of Pokemon trainers. There once were Pokemon that became very close to humans. There once were humans and Pokemon that ate together at the same table. And Sinnoh folk story number 3 also says that there once were people who married Pokemon. This is actually a common occurrence because long ago, people and Pokemon were considered one of the same. Since this is from the official game itself and this canon, this must mean that everybody that we know in the Pokemon games all are related to Pokemon and share similar genetics, and we have evolved throughout the ages. Pretty freaking crazy. Number 9. Team Galactica have hacked Pokemon. Who would have ever thought that an evil organization of people that look like this would end up cheating? We all know that the majority of Pokemon evolve at a certain level. Unless you hack that game, you can't possibly get that Pokemon to evolve unless it meets that level. Well, I guess we can call Team Galactica admins rocket science because somehow the Sinnoh region's bad guys have just this. Team Galactica admin Mars uses a level 18 Purugly when Glameow evolves at level 38. What did you do to that poor thing? Also, Team Galactica admin Jupiter uses a level 20 Skuntank when Stunky evolves at level 34. What is happening? Well, I guess it seems that Cyrus must have taken a note out of Lance's book because Team Galactic knows exactly how to cheat. Number 8. The Sinnoh region of Pokemon anime has the most shiny Pokemon that we have ever seen. There are many Pokemon anime seasons where the Sinnoh region was the main region of the show. In the Sinnoh region's 4 anime seasons, there have been more shiny Pokemon shown to us than any other region in Pokemon. These shiny Pokemon that they show include Shiny Ditto, Raikou, Entei, Suicune, Dustox, our boy Ariados, and the big, bad Shiny Metagross! As someone who is a certified and verified shiny Pokemon live streamer, I personally think that the directors chose some pretty cool shiny Pokemon to show in the Sinnoh region's Pokemon anime. Post a comment down below on who your favorite shiny Pokemon is. I want to know. Number 7. Trainers used to battle Pokemon with weapons. In the old ages of the Sinnoh region, Pokemon trainers had to use actual weapons such as swords to weaken the Pokemon in order to capture them. The reason why we know about this is because it is another old Sinnoh region myth called Veilstone's Myth. This Pokemon myth is about a young swordsman who ended up regretting his actions after an encounter with a wild Pokemon. It's honestly crazy to think about how cruel the old Pokemon world was before advancements were even made. Hitting creatures that can literally blow fire and explode right in your face? Yeah, I think not the move. Not only that, in Veilstone's Myth, this wasn't just some random ordinary Pokemon. This wasn't some Route 1 Rattata, some Route 1 Pidgey. Rumor has it that the Pokemon that the young swordsman ended up fighting was the devil Pokemon, Giratina! Imagine trying to fight a Giratina with a sword. How did this man's not get obliterated? Let's read this myth real quick. A young man seeking the missing Pokemon journeyed afar. Asked he, "Why do you hide?" To which the Pokemon replied, "If you bear your sword or bring harm upon us with claws and gangs, we will exact a toll." After the encounter, the swordsman shouted in English to the sky, pleading for forgiveness of his actions because gorged of power, I grew blind to Pokemon being alive. One of the reasons why this Pokemon may refer to Giratina is because it's located in Veilstone City, which is the closest city to Turnbag Cave, which if you guys don't know, that is the location of Giratina in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. For us actually replay users, we know this. I promise I'll never make that sound ever again in my life. Not only that, but the Pokemon end up fleeing to a location beyond ordinary sight, which rumor has it, probably Giratina's distortion world. Number 6. Registeel's Censored Salute. Throughout the Pokemon franchise 25 years, there have actually been times where they had to censor images because it looked like it was associated with a Nazi party.
What the fuck?
For example, the Pokemon TCG had to have the cards literally get changed because of this. Here is a Pokemon card known as Koga's Ninja Trick. In the original version, we can see that there's a symbol on the back of it that looks like a swastika. In reality, however, this symbol is actually called a manji, sorry if I mispronounced that, which is actually a Buddhist symbol which represents prosperity and happiness. In the European version of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Registeel actually had to get his entire sprite changed because of a similar issue. While there was no manji this time, Registeel's left arm was raised in a gesture that ended up looking like it was a Nazi salute. Registeel's sprite ended up getting completely changed, and since then, Nintendo decided to keep the European version of the sprite throughout the rest of the Pokemon games. Number 5. The unused Arceus event. Game Freak actually had a lot planned for Arceus in the original Pokemon Diamond and Pearl games, but sadly, we were never able to see any of it go into fruition. An item known as the Azure Flute was programmed into the game, where if you go on top of Spirit Pillar, you access a new area where you end up battling against a level 80 Arceus. The Azure Flute's description states that it's a flute that puts out echoing sounds that do not seem to be of this world. It is also unknown who made the Azure Flute.
It is the aliens, I repeat.
That being said, sadly, the Azure Flute actually ended up never being distributed into the Pokemon games. The only way that players are actually able to discover it was by hacking the game. I'm going to butcher his name so hard, so please forgive me. But Junichi Masuda revealed in an interview with Nintendo World Report in 2013 that the Azure Flute was actually not programmed into the game because it was thought to be too confusing for players to actually end up using. I don't really get that because you literally just go on top of Spirit Pillar and use the flute. And wait a second, maybe not, because the flute doesn't tell you, so how would people know? It was back in 2007. Not everybody was on the internet! Number 4, the Sinnoh region's battle zone was based on Russia. It's no secret and no surprise that the Pokemon World's regions are based off real-life geographical location. The first 4 Pokemon regions are based on Japan, but Sinnoh's battle zone is actually based on the geography of the former Japanese, now Russian island of... I can't pronounce that. I found this pretty interesting because we have yet to have a Pokemon region based on Russia, and it kind of makes you think what would it be like if maybe one day we get a Pokemon game based on Russia. Let me know in the comment section down below which real-life geographical location would you love to have as its own Pokemon region. Number 3, Draco Meteor got its name from a fan contest. Draco Meteor was introduced to Generation 4 and is one of the most powerful Dragon-type moves that we have to date. Before Pokemon Diamond and Pearl was released in 2005, KorayNation magazine actually ended up running a fan contest, and the winner was Draco Meteor. I'm not gonna lie, it's really cool that Pokemon decided to interact with the fans and have the fan contest because Draco Meteor is a badass name. The Japanese name for the move translates to Meteor Shower, but it contains a character for the word Ryu, which means dragon. Number 2, Snowpoint City's Diamond Dust. This is another one right here where I feel like I would have literally never known it unless I decided to create this video. We all know Snowpoint City, right? Some of us love it, some of us hate it, some of us like the aesthetic, some of us hate the slow walking speed where you literally cannot move, and even worse, the hail damage. Regardless of how you feel about Snowpoint City, that being said, there is a really cool hidden feature in this city that not a lot of people know about. It is one of the coolest features of Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. If your system calendar is accurate and you visit Snowpoint City on January 12th, the weather in Snowpoint City ends up actually changing. A special weather pattern known as Diamond Dust ends up taking place. The reason why the Diamond Dust takes place on January 12th compared to every other day is because it actually represents the birthday of the game's former director. Very cool and neat feature that not a lot of people know about, and I like the symbolic reasoning behind it. Number 1, the Pokemon Gambling Ban. The Game Corner was a common area where players could end up gambling for coins in order to win prizes. Some of these prizes included TMs and a chance to actually end up getting rare Pokemon. However, as time went on, the Game Corner ended up becoming an issue for the Pokemon franchise. The South Korean version of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl removed all slot machines from Veilstone's Game Corner. And the European version of Pokemon Platinum did the same as well, because European laws regarding gambling in video games became a lot stricter. As time went on for future Pokemon games in the series, all gambling was removed.